Tayler Clemm, and I am here today with the Nurture Her app to demonstrate pregnancy and postpartum belly binding, which is a beautiful ancient tradition that has been practiced all across the world for many years, and it's very helpful for moms in all of their childbearing years. And so today I'm going to have my partner and Sarita Gordon, and she's going to be my model as we demonstrate for you. And so we have this wrap. This is a beautiful, colorful wrap. This is 2 yards of fabric, and so this fabric is not too long or too wide, and so it could be a scarf, or it could be something that, as long as it's long enough to wrap the belly. And so what I like to do is use a little water and essential oil mixture, and I use frankincense oil, which is really good at grounding and just like really helping mom to relax. And so we're wrapping her womb in her belly, so we want to give this wrap some extra love. So I just give it a mist. And I always ask mom if this is something that she would like, so I would spray it first to see if this is something that she would like on her body, but it kind of just freshens the wrap up. And so I'll have Sarita turn around, and so I ask moms to come to a wall. You don't necessarily have to put your hands on a wall, but it is there if you need it, so just for support. And so pregnancy, belly binding, and postpartum, we're going to talk about both today. They are extremely helpful for a mom to feel supported, to feel just really help in healing. And I'm going to have Miss Sarita turn around, so the other way, I'm sorry, just so we can see what we're doing. So we want to make sure that it's right under the breastbone, and when we're helping moms, we want to make sure it's okay to touch them. So I always ask, is it okay to touch you? Are you comfortable? Is this too tight? I'm always checking in with mom. And so you can turn it back around. Thank you. That's right. Yep, on the wall. Okay. And so I like to make sure, and so imagine if Miss Sarita was pregnant, and so she might be having some back pain, she might be having some pelvis pain, so she might be having some hip pain. So I like to make sure that is a little bit on her hips as well, to provide support on her hips. And so I like to put the end of the wrap like towards the middle of her back. And literally my only role is to make this as tight as possible. So that's why we want to make sure she's supported on the wall, because I will be pulling on her. And again, I'm making sure she's comfortable and she's okay. Good. And this is the fun part, because literally I can either spin around her, or Miss Sarita can just turn around, and you can slowly turn around. And I'm going to keep turning. Okay. I'm going to keep like pulling tight to make sure it's tight enough. How does this feel for you?
It feels really good.
Okay. And
it feels really good on your back.
Good. So. And that's what a lot of a common pregnancy discomfort is. Keep on turning. Sorry, I can see some. Okay. And we're going to keep on turning. You can keep on turning. Mm-hmm. And so now we have this little section here left over, and literally all you do is tuck it, and you can tuck it at the top or the bottom, whatever makes sense.
Right.
And so here you have it. It's nice and secure. And so tell us how you feel.
It feels good.
Wonderful.
And how long should they leave it on?
And so typically, if you were pregnant, I recommend not wearing it too long, but about 10 to 12 hours is the max. But typically moms wear it if they're just going on their day-to-day activities, maybe if they're washing dishes, maybe if they're out at the playground with the children. It's a great time to put on your wrap so that you can feel supported. Again, it helps to relieve swelling and reduce excess fluids. It helps with your pelvic pain and providing support. And so when you're pregnant, your goal really is to lift baby up and to bring baby in, so that you really can have that support and that relief from baby just sitting on your pelvis area. And so for postpartum, this is the same process. You're wrapping mom's belly. You want to wait until about 2 2 days after birth for a vaginal birth. If you give birth through cesarean, you would typically wait about 10 days after birth to start your belly binding. However, it really just depends on the situation. You may feel comfortable doing it right away. Sometimes they'll send you home with a belly binder after a cesarean. So it really depends on your comfort. And so I'd say max 10 hours a day, but really you don't want to wear it too much because everything in balance, because your body will start to only know how to heal with your belly bind. So for postpartum healing, it's good for back pain. It's good at helping to decrease postpartum bleeding. It's good at ridding that empty feeling that you may have, or like sometimes moms complain about when they cough or laugh, they feel like things are gonna come out. That's only for cesarean section, but this wrap is really helpful at feeling supported and just feeling nurtured. This is also good, I would say, for if a mom had a stillbirth or like a miscarriage. It helps her with emotional healing. It helps to speed up the healing, physical healing, when mom is, getting back to her pre-pregnancy side. So this is just really good for lots of purposes, and again, it's been used for many generations. And so what I'll do now is demonstrate. So thank you, Sarita. If you could give one more turn around and show folks. And so another thing, it's beautiful, it's colorful, it's joyful. So mom is going to feel beautiful in it. She's going to look beautiful. The colors make her feel joyful. So I like to always make sure I have a very vibrant, colorful fabric.